Now, back to Coastal Living on KZTV.
All right, it's time to find yourself in Rockport-Fulton at the Foodie Trail. I have Sandy and Sam here. We're going to be making gumbo and talking about this wonderful event to feature the great restaurants in Rockport, right?
We are.
Awesome. And Sam, we're going to start with a gumbo recipe that you're going to share with us today?
We are going to share a recipe with you. It's an old family recipe.
Okay. And what do we got here?
So gumbo is very simple to make. Probably have all these items at home. But you start with some cooking oil. In a pot this size, you'd use about a cup of cooking oil and a cup of flour. Get your oil real hot. You stir it with a whisk until it gets all nice with no lumps in it. And then you switch yourself to a spatula.
Okay.
And for about 20 minutes you stir. It's called a roux. And it's the central part of cooking. And your guest will just be taken with it.
I can't wait to try the recipe. So you're going to get going on that. And Sandy, you're going to tell us about this event.
Yeah, so this is the Find Yourself on the Rockport-Fulton Foodie Trail.
All right.
And this is going to be an entire month. We've already got started. We started on Friday, so this will go to the 30th of April.
Okay.
And what you do is you go to the Rockport-Fulton Chamber of Commerce website, which is rockport-fulton.org, and you'll download the Foodie Pass.
Okay,
and
this is important.
That's very important. So make sure you go to rockport-fulton.org, download your pass, and that pass will get you into 23 restaurants and growing. So we're getting more restaurants on board. That's everything from our wonderful seafood to bakeries to coffee houses, and most of them are offering some kind of special. But you get prizes. So if you visit 5 times, you get a prize, 5, 15, 20, and 30. If you visit 30 times, you get a big banner and you get your picture on the Rockport-Fulton Foodie Wall of Fame. So it's a lot of fun, and most of our restaurants, I'd say 99% of our restaurants are locally owned, and absolutely fantastic seafood, bakeries. So if you're interested in this, you'll want to download that pass. When you go into the restaurants, there will be a code. So you'll either ask for the code or they'll have it displayed somewhere. And you just want to come on in and start enjoying that great food.
Absolutely. Well, we had the opportunity to spend some time in Rockport as Coastal Living, and we sure did enjoy the food. I'm looking forward to trying this gumbo recipe. So give us a little more insight on how we're going to mix things together.
Quickly, after you've got your roux going for about 20 minutes, keep stirring it until it looks like caramel, and then it's ready. Don't leave your gumbo. And then the central part of the gumbo is these 3 items: bell pepper, celery, and onions. And in Louisiana, it's called the Holy Trinity: the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
All right.
And the garlic is called the Pope. It's in many, many recipes. So you add that to your hot roux, and you stir that for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
With your spatula. You keep stirring, stirring, stirring. Then you add some nice smoked sausage, andouille sausage, or you can just, any smoked sausage is very good. You stir that in for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Then you add your garlic to this.
I love garlic.
Because garlic burns a little, so you don't want to cook it real long.
Okay.
You stir it around. That's when you fill the rest of your pot up with a nice chicken broth you could either make or buy.
Delicious. All right, well, let's keep cooking. We're going to go and tell you what you can do with some sea glass while you're out in Rockport and grabbing some sea glass at the beach, and we'll be back with this finished recipe. All right, we're finishing up our gumbo recipe, and before we go to break, Sandy, tell me where we can go again for those details.
So be sure to visit rockport-fulton.org and find yourself on the Foodie Trail today.
I love it. All right, head out there and do what you got to do. We're going to get this recipe on our Facebook page for you to try and our Instagram. So find us. We'll be right back on Coastal Living.